Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh. I'm very pleased to be joined with Sikh Channel today, and we have a special guest joining this remote recording from the US of A. Without further ado, if I can introduce you to Anita Lerche. Anita, welcome to Sikh Channel.
Thank you so much. ਸਤਿ ਸ਼੍ਰੀ ਅਕਾਲ ਜੀ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਮਿਲ ਕੇ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਬੜੀ ਖੁਸ਼ੀ ਹੋਈ
Baba Kushi, and welcome Jia to Sikh Channel, although it's a virtual connection. You're very far away in the United States, and we're here at the Birmingham HQ in the centre of England. Perhaps you can start, Anita, by introducing yourself. Many of our viewers are familiar with you, but perhaps you can bring us up to date with your recent journey.
ठीक है so I was born and raised in Denmark. I came to India and Punjab first time back in 2005, and I got to release my first Punjabi folk album here from Denmark back in 2006. And since then, I have been living on and off for 10 years in Punjab, in Hoshiarpur and Jalandhar. I released Sat Ke Punjab Ton album and some Hindu devotional. And recently, I released my first Sikh devotional, Simran. So that is my journey. I also created an album called Love is My Religion. But Simran is my latest release that I created with my team from Punjab and US during the pandemic.
And what led to this release of this Dharma Geet? Because this is your first religious Sikh devotional song, Dharma. And prior to this, you're a Punjabi folk singer. What led you to this journey and to this new video?
So for about 10 years ago, I got to recite a Shabad for the first time. It was Milimir Pritimajio, and it touched my heart very much. And I lived with Sikh families for several years in Punjab. So the Sikh sacred music always spoke to me. And for many years, I wanted to record some Sikh devotional music. And finally, just before the pandemic hit, I found the right music producer, Mohit Kunwar from Jalandhar, and Harjeet Singh, filmmaker Dr. Harjeet Singh. I had worked with him for many times previously, and he connected with me with Mohit ji. And we decided we were going to record some Sikh devotional music finally. Then the pandemic hit, and we started, and I felt even more during the pandemic that Waheguru Simran would be so soothing for the heart and soul, and provide the healing that we all needed during this time. So it was very meaningful and also very emotional in a way, because I just loved how I felt it connected with my own heart in the studio when I recorded it.
Because during the pandemic, a lot of people suffered with mental health, isolation, uncertainty. There's a lot of sad and very distressing news, people dying around the world and so on. And it was quite a natural thing to turn to God, to turn to Waheguru, to gain solace and meditation. And was that part of your journey? And at the same time, this Simran video came into being?
Yes, absolutely. It was a way for me to connect with my heart and also to create something very meaningful. And I think we all realize that we are united in the most beautiful way through the heart, and music has got this universal language that speaks to the heart. So I felt it was a very powerful way to create healing and meditation, but also to connect people, introduce them to the Sikh sacred music and Sikhism that I found has been very inspiring.
There's many elements of the Sikh faith which are very inspiring and we all strength from on a daily basis. But for you, particularly as a lady, as a woman, what has really drawn you to the Sikh faith?
It is the Sikh way of living, and the equality, the one humanity aspect, and that that you always try to do something good for other people, selfless service. You can, like, that specific energy. Every time I'm in Amritsar at the Golden Temple, I feel this very unique feeling of very deep peace, and it's a very powerful experience being there. But I feel that are some of the elements that I love about Sikhism.
That's tremendous. And I noticed your Punjabi suit. It's absolutely beautiful, white, blue, and orange. Also, you've got the khanda embroidered on your suit, which is very pleasing. Can you tell us about that?
So there's a lady in Greenwood in Indiana. She's got Preet Boutique, and there was this the Sikh parade in Indianapolis a few years back, and she designed this for me, and I thought it was so pretty, and it's yeah, I just loved it. So I thought today I wanted to wear it because I thought it was very suitable with the Simran and, you know, Sikhism and sacred music.
And your background, you come from Denmark originally. I think I mentioned to you before we started, I went to Denmark, to the Jutland many years ago. It's a beautiful country, a Scandinavian country. And what do you bring from your own background, from your childhood and your Danish culture? What do you bring to this new video, to the Simran? Was this a sort of a merging of cultures and beliefs?
Hmm. So I mean, being born and raised in Denmark, for me it's always been about connecting with my heart and following my heart in life, spreading more love into this world and happiness. And I love how the Bhangra is the outgoing energy, but the Simran takes you inwards. It draws you into your heart, and maybe what I can bring is just showing. Yeah, I don't know. It's just we are all one humanity, and there is so much we can learn from each other and get inspiration from each other. I only learned about Sikhism back in 2005. Before that, I didn't even know about it. And I love how when people hear my Simran, I have people from many cultures who reach out to me, and they don't even either know about Sikhism, but they get inspired and they want to learn more, and they feel how powerful it is. So, I mean, it's all about shining your light and being yourself and be respectful and loving to other people. So my journey has been very long musically, but I feel the Sikh sacred music is a very powerful way to connect with the heart.
That's tremendous. And would you like to perhaps, if you might, share one or two lines from your Simran Dharma Geet with us? Would you like to sing for us, please?
ठीक है. वाहिगुरु जी का खालसा, वाहिगुरु जी की फतेह. सतनाम श्री वाहिगुरु, सतनाम श्री वाहिगुरु, वाहिगुरु सतनाम वाहिगुरु, वाहिगुरु सतनाम वाहिगुरु, वाहिगुरु वाहिगुरु वाहिगुरु, वाहिगुरु वाहिगुरु वाहिगुरु, वाहिगुरु सतनाम वाहिगुरु, वाहिगुरु सतनाम वाहिगुरु, वाहिगुरु वाहिगुरु वाहिगुरु. ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ.
That was amazing. Thank you very much for sharing that with us. That was very engaging, very spiritual, and it helped all of us connect and meditate and think about our journey. And we're all on a journey in our lives, trying to do the best we can, remember God, and look after our fellow human beings. And your journey is progressing steadily. Where will it take you next?
So also during the pandemic, we got to work on the Shabbat Milimer Pritumajio, which is one of my favorite Shabbats. And we have recorded a beautiful music video also for this Shabbat. And it is Harjit Singh again who's created the beautiful footage in Punjab. And Mohit Kunwar has also provided the music for this, the music arrangement. And I also want to say that creating something like this, it takes a big team. And here in Indianapolis, I have had great support from the local Gurdwara, the Sikh Gurdwara of Indianapolis, which is the oldest Gurdwara. And artist KP Singh, he's a writer and he's provided a lot of guidance for me as well. So I'm looking forward to sharing this Shabbat. And yeah, I also want to say that Agepha Singh Ranthawa, my executive producer, he's been supporting my career and also guiding me a lot and helping making this happen during the pandemic where I had to stay back in US and most of my team was in Punjab, but still he helped getting it all together so it could happen.
That's tremendous. Thank you very much. We've got a copy of your new release, Simran. Waheguru Simran. We certainly should be sharing that and playing it on the C Channel international broadcast and helping to join everybody to Simran, which is so important. What more can we do you think, as a community, to share so much that we have to offer the Sikh faith, whether it's Simran or Seva, and whether it's Gurbani from the Shri Guru Granth Sahib Ji? We have so much to share with the world. What more can we do to make it more accessible to other communities?
I think a part of it could be being open to sharing the beautiful Sikh sacred music and learnings to maybe the film festivals and to the world festivals. I think it's just a way, and maybe doing the reciting of Shabbat Simran at some official places where other people can experience it just by passing by. I love, for example, the Sikh parades that are happening, and there you have the Sikh devotional music, but maybe also including the music at other events which might not necessarily be only Sikhs. I think that could be a way of showcasing it to the world and including the beautiful message of Guru Nanak Dev Ji and all the gurus.
That's tremendous. Thank you very much. And the Sikh channel will certainly support your view that we should take Prachar, take the Sikh faith outside of Gurdwara and take it to more public, accessible places, film festivals, and other types of festivals and gatherings where we can share the Sikh faith, whether it's via music or poetry and so on, or art. Art is another form that we can use. And so that's very, very encouraging. And perhaps we can ask you to join us again and help other people from other communities who want to share the Sikh faith message across the world.
Thank you so much. I would love that. I am very close friends with White Sun, for example, and they won a Grammy for their album. And it's just that music is so powerful at uniting people and also spread the message of the great teachings from Sikhism.
And Have you encountered any barriers in your journey? You've embraced the Sikh faith, and this new Simran Dharma Geet is extremely pleasing and wonderful. But I think most of the community would have been very supportive. But were there some parts of the community who were not supportive, who did not encourage you? Did you find any barriers?
Not really. I mean, so far, people have expressed tremendous amounts of just appreciation and love, and I feel it from the Sikh community, but also from many other communities. Um, I mean, it is pure, just beauty, and you can listen to the music, feel how it affects you, and you can dig into the Sikhism more if you feel like you want to do it. It's I think the music speaks for itself, and I mean, so far it's been only positive reactions that I've had, and I'm so grateful for your support in letting me share this piece of work and this offering to the Sikh community. It really means a lot to me. And also being back here on the Sikh channel after all these years.
Absolutely. You were with us many years ago, and we're very pleased to see you back, this time with the Dharmic Geet, which is extremely important for the Sikh channel and our viewers. And we are very grateful. We'd like to thank you for making this effort and taking the time to produce this Dharmic Geet. The Sikh community are very open and very welcoming and tolerant.
Yes.
We welcome people of all backgrounds from around the world. And I'm very pleased that you've had a very good response, and the whole community has been very supportive. Anything we can do to support you further? Perhaps we can introduce you to other artists. We have many artists who work with the Sikh channel in promoting the Sikh faith, whether it's the visual arts or whether it's vocals and music.
That would be a great honor, and I think collaborations and the fusion between the different arts and the poetry, the arts, the music, it can be very powerful. So I would appreciate that very much.
Particularly, who do you think you want to target with this particular Dharma Geet, this new Simran video you've released? Is it for the older Punjabi audience, or is it targeting more for a younger audience?
Honestly, I feel that it is helpful to everyone, because starting the day with listening to the Simran, that can connect you with your heart, create that foundation of meditation, that when you are in the right set of mind, then you can shine your heart and do whatever you want in life. So I honestly feel it is something for all age groups, and also I am so happy because I really wanted to get this Simran, share it with the whole Sikh community, and I'm so grateful that we could speak here on the Sikh channel. It means a lot to me.
Not at all. We're very pleased to have you join us. And the Sikh channel exists to promote people like yourself who are contributing to the message of the Sikh faith, to bring harmony, peace, and to help people from all backgrounds join in meditation with Simran. So we're extremely pleased to be able to bring your new work to all our viewers around the world. Thank you very much, Anita, for joining us. Perhaps we can ask you to complete this program by giving a message to the Sikh channel viewers about Simran, about meditation, and about your new work.
Yes, I can say that. I mean, be proud of being born into Sikhism, and the way that we all can live promoting one humanity and bring more peace and love into this world. That is so powerful, and it's an honor for me to be able to share my Simran with you, and I hope it will provide more healing, more meditation, so you all can shine your heart in life.
That's a tremendous message for all our viewers across the world. Thank you very much, Anita. Thank you for joining us here at Sikh Channel, and we look forward to receiving news and any further new work that you may
Oh, I
have.
just thank you, Davinder ji. Just got to think of that. Just a couple of weeks ago, I received a Global Music Award for my Simran for outstanding work as a female vocalist. And I think stuff like this, I mean, it is a beautiful recognition, but also it allows people from maybe other people to experience the Simran. So no, I was just so happy about that, and I wanted to share that as well. And thank you for your blessings for the upcoming work, and I'm looking forward to share my Shabbat before this year is over. It should be out.
Anita, thank you very much for joining us, and we look forward to hearing from you in the near future with your forthcoming Shabbat. Thank you very much for joining all the Sikh Channel viewers worldwide, and we wish you very well.
बहुत शुक्रिया।
वाहिगुरु जी का खालसा,
वाहिगुरु
वाहिगुरु जी की फतेह।
जी की फतेह।